Why does ABA help children with autism? Why is ABA helpful for children with autism? What makes these teaching methods work so well for many kids on the autism spectrum? These are important questions to ask if we want to understand how ABA can improve the lives of children with autism. Children with autism often need a different kind of learning environment. Most typically, developing children learn all day long, even when they're not being taught directly. They learn by watching others, listening to conversations, going to school, and even watching TV. Sometimes they only need to see or hear something once or twice before they understand it. Parents are often surprised and ask, "Where did you learn that?" As typically developing children grow, they also begin asking questions, starting with simple ones like, "Why?" and moving on to more complex ones. They naturally want to learn about the world around them, but this isn't usually the case for children with autism. Many kids with autism don't learn as much just by watching or listening to others. This is called a weakness in observational learning. They have trouble learning by imitation. Many children with autism also have delays in language, which can make it harder for them to pay attention to people, understand what's being said, or ask questions. Because of these challenges, children with autism don't always learn well in a typical classroom. They often need a more structured and personalized learning environment, which is exactly what ABA programs offer. ABA creates a setting where learning is broken down into small, manageable steps. At first, it may look different from a regular classroom, such as teaching one-on-one in a quiet space at home. But over time, the setting becomes more natural and like what children will experience in school. The goal is to teach children how to learn, so they eventually won't need as much special support. ABA programs also focus on something called generalization and maintenance. This means making sure that what a child learns in one place, like at home, also works in other places, like school. Many children with autism have trouble using a skill in different settings or remembering a skill after some time has passed. Since ABA programs are built step by step, it's important that children keep their skills and can use them in real life. That's why ABA is so helpful. It teaches in a way that works for how children with autism learn and helps them use those skills in many different parts of their lives. Send us an email at info@leafwingcenter.org if you would like additional information.